Warning, you may not like the things we say. You may not like the things you hear. Tune in or tune out. Welcome to Naughty Time. Naughty fucking time. Naughty fucking time. Sing it! Naughty fucking time. Naughty fucking time.
Hey guys, hey, it's Cutz. So we had a little mishap here in the studio. That we didn't actually hit the record button the right way. So what you're about to hear is the first half of our podcast, but only recorded from Greg's phone. So the audio is not up to quality, not up to par.
Hold on. Is there a right way to hit the record button? Like you either hit it or you don't hit it?
I hit the record. Actually, no, I did hit the record button.
You said you hit it the wrong way.
I didn't arm the tracks to actually go into record mode. So we didn't record any of the tracks. Yeah. So very sorry. Sorry that happened.
Who's this wee shit?
Yeah, what's this wee shit? It's all you.
You
just
can,
cop
you can
to it.
Email me your hatred at gofuckyourself@naughtytimeshow.com because I don't give a fuck.
You know, we did say it wasn't your fault, but it clearly was.
It was my fault,
Yeah.
but you're going to get the audio. It's just going to sound like ass. You're not going to be able to hear very well. So, but the second half of the show, it will be perfect.
Yeah.
Because we were
as perfect as Naughty Time Show can
we
be.
figured it out, or I figured it out.
You fingered who?
So, apologies. Okay. Oh, so sorry. Yeah, enjoy.
Yeah. See you next time.
With the metronome, dude. Did you do that on purpose? Yeah. God damn, every time.
Nobody else can hear it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but we can, and that's what matters. Because we are the only ones that matter.
Thanks for taking your shoes off.
I took my shoes off because I'm wearing fur-lined Crocs and my feet are sweating, okay?
Are those new, or did you have to buy this?
I don't want to mat the fur, okay? Even though it's already matted beyond belief. I don't want wet
I'm
fur.
taking my fucking shoes off.
The fur in your pants.
I don't want fur. All right, take your pants off too, Myron. Go ahead.
I'm wearing just kind of like ridiculous underwear.
Well, let's see it. Let's see your ridiculous underwear.
This was part of my wife's.
Also, we need proof that you trimmed your bush.
Look at this.
Look, your bush is behind a thin
Show us the triangle.
Yeah, just show us your bush. Did you actually trim it?
Look, it's not that trim. It's short.
You can definitely tell it's short. It's shorter than
I thinned out the hurt.
No, I was wow, thanks. There was some turkey neck in there. Did you catch that?
You asked, and I don't give a fuck anymore.
No, I know you don't give a fuck. No, I wanted to see because last time we spoke, you said the way you trimmed your pubic hair was you pulled it out by fistfuls.
I don't think we talked about it on the air, though. I think we just talked about it.
No, we talked about it on the air, right?
We did? I think we just talked about it at practice.
No, we definitely talked about it.
No, wait, what? You mean when he cut it? First of all,
no, you're right.
yeah, he talked about. He goes, "Oh, I've never trimmed my bush. I trim it by yanking out fistfuls in the shower."
And I did.
And then
after that conversation, I did.
And then we saw you 2 weeks later, and BLT is like, "Hey, remember after we brought up Cold Cutz' coke nail? Like next time we saw him, he cut it off. He's like, do you think he trimmed his bush?" And before we even had a chance to say anything, you were like, "Oh, so by the way, I trimmed my junk." And he and I fucking started dying laughing because we called it, dude. We fucking called it.
Hey, you know.
We give you enough shit. We give you enough shit. You're willing to change.
Yeah. I'm only trying to do things.
By the way, you don't have any coke nails, do you?
I trimmed it off today. This one was super long. It was like out of here.
Like a low pan?
I was practicing the piano today, and it just kept like making this noise, like that. Ding, 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 ding.
You sure you didn't do it just because you knew you were coming here and you don't want to get shit for it?
You're self-conscious
No, because
now.
I do need to have one nail that's like I can scratch.
That's why. That's exactly what you said last time.
Yeah.
I need it for scratch.
So I had to.
Every now and then you need to itch a scratch.
So because today I decided to practice classical piano and it just kept getting in the way, I had to bite it off.
Oh man, that's hardcore.
I saved it for you though.
That's perfect. I saved all my toenails when I trimmed them for you too. So I don't have talons at the moment. Lucky you. So welcome to Naughty Time. Right? We're recording, yeah. Welcome to Naughty Time. I'm your host, Captain Cat Scraper.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah,
go.
Obviously, one of you are gonna have to ask me what the fuck does that mean?
That's what I'm saying. What is Captain?
Why am I a cat scraper?
And why are you the captain?
No, I'm the captain. All right. So,
The Admiral?
yeah, Admiral Akbar. He helped me scrape cats this morning. So my neighbor has all these feral cats, and it turns out that they love my yard. They love to shit and piss all over my yard. My dogs love to eat their shit because they're stupid. So to prevent them from multiplying, because several months back I found 2 kittens in my shed under my lawnmower, and they were like feral little bitches. They were like cunts. You know, like you go near them and they're like, and I'm like, oh my god, all these cats are feral fucking cunts. So I'm like, what should I do? And I'm not gonna kill a cat. I'm not that kind of guy. Like, cats are cool, whatever. I'm sorry. Look at Cold Cut's face. He's about to cry. He's like, oh my god, dude, don't harm them. Please don't harm the kittens. So anyway, long story short, the kittens grew up, and the county has this system where they'll come pick up feral cats and fix them and return them where they found them. They just like nip one of their ears, so from a distance you can tell it's been fixed. So now they can't have any more kittens. So over the course of 5 years I've lived in this house, I've probably seen 30 different cats come and go, just come and go. Well, there's this one, I thought she was a total bitch, but it turns out she's like the sweetest fucking cat I've ever met in my life. As soon as we open the front door, she runs up to us and just rubs on us and everything. But her kittens are fucking cocks, okay? Long story short.
Are they cocks or cunts?
They're I think, well, one's a boy, one's a girl, so technically they want to be. So, literally this morning I'm lying in bed, and I'm just barely coming to, and all of a sudden I feel like someone rubbing my hand. It's like, hey. And I kind of open my eyes, and I'm like, what? And my girlfriend's standing there rubbing my hand. She's like, I need your help. And I was like, do I need to take off my underwear? Or? she's like rubbing my hand. She goes, no, seriously, I need your help.
She couldn't find it.
She's like, I need you to find the toilet. She's like, I need you to draw me a map to the middle acorn. I can't find it.
I need to bathe in my shit water again.
Clean my turds out of the toilet, please.
Yeah, that would be babe, I can't flush the toilet. Why not? Because I clogged it. Okay, so
I tried leaving it overnight. It didn't work its way down.
it softens overnight. It works, actually. It's true. It's a thing. So anyway, I'm like, what is it? And she's like, I need you to come outside. So I get up.
You've already said, by the way, the word "come" 4 times in this story.
Oh no, trust me, it's coming. No, so
5.
Anyway, you guys keep making me lose track. So basically, I was like, she's like, I need you to come outside with me. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever.
6.
There you go. So I woke up. I took a huge dump. I had probably been there for 15 minutes.
Sorry, opening a beer.
And she's just sitting there waiting for me. So I get up, I put on my clothes. We go outside. And one of the kittens, I basically had to scrape its corpse off the bottom of the driveway.
Oh, God.
And Maggie's like, yeah, I think it was hit by a car. And I'm like, oh man, that sucks. So I put my hands on it just to make sure it wasn't like still its heart was beating or like, you know, it was like twitching or anything. And it was stiff as a fucking board. So I was like, hey, grab a trash bag. So she grabs a trash bag and I just pick it up like this, like, as if it's like a fucking, just like a big flat board.
It was a kitten?
Yeah. But it wasn't little. It's almost like full grown now. Mm-hmm. And as I'm putting it in the bag, I'm like, don't look. And she's like, oh, I did. Because one of its eyeballs was like popped out of the other side of its head and everything. It was sad. She goes, maybe we should bury it. And I was like, well, let's just throw it over the neighbor's fence and let the buzzards get it, because they deserve to eat too, right? Buzzards deserve to eat, same as the worms do. Amen, movie.
Karate Kid?
No, Karate Kid. I think that's Outlaw Josie Wells.
I've never even heard of that movie.
So anyway, so this morning, my first task of the day was to scrape a dead cat off the bottom of my driveway. And then we had it for breakfast. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't eaten pussy in a while. But it was,
I was waiting for it.
Stiff as a board in my pants.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah,
so what are you?
It sucked.
Cat scraper?
Cat scraper. Captain Cat Scraper.
Ugh.
Yeah. It sucked. And then we go in the house and she's like, so what do you want for breakfast? I'm like, did this not bother you? She goes, yeah, but it wasn't our cat. I'm like, okay, whatever, it's fine.
When I lived in Chicago, the first place I lived, out next to after the place that you helped me move into.
Wow.
I had this apartment building, and there was a chimney, that ran all the way through. It's a 3-level apartment building, and there was a cat that would jump from roof to roof and drop its babies inside of the chimney from the roof. And they would drop down to the second level. And there was a girl that lived in the second level that rescued those cats. She rescued 36 fucking cats out of that chimney.
How did they not die? That's like a 20-foot drop.
They would just fall, and they'd meow, and she'd hear it, and she'd adopt them. Or take them to a shelter.
It's like
Wait, I don't understand.
Santa Claus cats.
So first of all, this cat was murderous. It wanted to kill its babies.
Well, it put him in the chimney on the roof, and there was like a little shelf there. But the cats would somehow wander into the shaft. And they would fall down to the bottom of the chimney, which was on the second level.
So they fell about 10, 20 feet.
Yes.
Well, cats that's like nothing for a cat.
Well, I guess that's true.
36 fucking cats.
All in her apartment?
Yeah.
Did you fuck her? Oh, come on, dude. You didn't fuck the crazy cat lady in your apartment? I don't believe that.
She was the crazy cat lady.
I don't believe that for a fucking second. Was she old?
She was older than me, but...
Was she good looking?
Yeah.
Ah, you fucked her, dude. You're like, you know what? You had me at 36 cats.
You know, I, in retrospect, I did ask myself that question because this is way before I met my wife and way before I even had a girlfriend in Chicago. I said, why did I fuck that girl? And I realized she was crazy. She was a crazy cat lady.
Of course. But so
I knew to stay away.
You're a crazy cat lady too. What the fuck, man?
We're friends. We're still friends. But
you and her?
Yeah.
You guys communicate online?
Not really. Well,
Phil, how are all your cats?
But she is a crazy pet owner. Now she's into dogs.
So when you say she rescued... When you say she rescued 36 cats, she didn't have like 36 cats in her apartment.
No, she found homes for them, including the one that I wound up adopting.
So she rehomed them?
Yeah.
Well, that was nice of her.
She kept like a couple of them.
Well, she wasn't Asian, was she?
No.
That's what you should have did. You should have dropped it off the Chinese store.
Well, actually, my neighbor, she's Korean. She's actually kind of been the one that's been facilitating these cats over the years. She'll like feed them, and she'll call out to them, and they see her, and they run up to her and stuff. And we haven't seen her today, so we haven't told her that one of the kittens is on a long drive home. So I wonder what her reaction will be. But she was cool with us having them kidnapped and fixed, and returned. And then when they returned one of the cats, they returned the wrong cat. They returned some other lady's cat, and they brought one of the cats that was supposed to be at our house. Well, technically it's my neighbor's house, but we've been collecting them. They returned that cat to the other person. So the other person had our paperwork, and they started calling my girlfriend. They're like, hey, I think our cats got switched. And she was calling the county. She's like, you brought me the wrong cat. That's not my cat. And the guy's like, these aren't anybody's cats. Like, what's your fucking problem? You trying to get your cat fixed for free? Like, you found a loop in the system? So anyway, so they set out another trap to try to recatch the cat that they released, because it looked kind of like the cat that they took from our house. And they never caught it. They never saw it again. I think it was just like so scarred. It was like, later. Plus they had all the other cats who were just like, who the fuck's this guy? Get the fuck out of here, bro. So yeah, they never saw that cat again. I feel bad for that lady, but she probably has like 30 cats all living in her chimney.
All right, so we a total of 11 and a half minutes talking about pussy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it happens. Well, I actually wanted to dedicate this episode to BLT's balls. Because
not pussy.
Because, well, if you push them together, real tight it is.
My balls.
So, because he's got a whole lot of science that we're unaware of since he had his balls removed.
Wait,
so,
you had the procedure?
Yes.
Yeah, where you been, dude?
I've been trying to get this fucking podcast done.
My ass.
I can't do it this week. Oh, God, it's good.
It's on me.
You're always blaming me.
It is always on your fault we can't do it.
You gotta scrape cats off my driveway.
Yeah, sorry guys.
You want me to go through the messages and start assigning blame for the last 3 weeks?
That's fine. So how's your new job? How's your new job, asshole?
God. Can we talk about his balls first?
Yeah, well, it's going to be like the rest of the show, but okay. How are your balls?
They're good.
What happened?
I got snipped. Yeah.
Okay.
It's been about 3 weeks, and
so what's the science? You have like a robot arm in there?
no. I was trying to wait to see what the science was. The only science is so I got to go back in 60 days. No, I don't know. Let me take that back. I don't have to go back to the doctor. I gotta give a sperm sample to LabCorp, and I
You have to do that
in 60. No. But I do have to call, like, supposedly, I guess they have to test it within like 2 hours. I have to make some kind of appointment.
Wait, okay, stop. They have to test it within 2 hours of you ejaculating. So you actually need to either do it at home and then run there.
Yes.
Or you have to do it there.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
They gave me a cup already. They gave me a cup.
Are you gonna do it there?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I'll give you some magazines. You gotta go in there with a stack of magazines under your arm.
Well, let's go.
With a cup.
So let's go back. We asked you if you were gonna jerk off on the plane. Did you do that?
Well, no. We were going to get there. Man, don't jump ahead. Don't jump ahead.
Please talk about the same.
So what I'm talking about the science is like, okay, doctor's orders, he has to jerk off for 40 fucking days.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His doctor's like, look, bro, you're gonna have to clean these pipes. You're gonna need to jerk off at least X amount of times before you come back here.
Because they say sperm can still live in your.
So for it to really take effect, you have to clean that pipe out.
To give a proper sample. So they say.
But this is nothing new for you.
Not this long. This is ridiculous.
No, last time I saw him, I'm like, well, hold on.
2-3 times a day.
Well, what are you up to now?
I'm up to like 20 or something.
20. So he's only halfway there. But you know what? He said, man, when the doctor tells you to jerk off and you have to jerk off 40 times in like 40 days, he goes, man, it really takes the fun out of it.
It does. I'm literally like,
but you can,
God damn it, I really don't want to jerk off right now.
You can say to your wife, it's time for me to go jerk off. Can you leave the house?
I don't care.
Well, why can't she help? He didn't say it had to be your hand on your penis. It could be any means of making it do its thing.
But
do its thing.
I know, but this is clinical.
It is clinical.
So it's hard.
I legitimately want to get it over with now. It ruined.
Yeah.
But if you do like 2 in a day, does that knock off an extra day? If you do 2.
Well, I was talking to one of our friends about that, and my guess is that as long as you space it out enough, like you can't. Like, obviously, the second time you do it, if you do it right away, it's going to be like air. So I think you would have to wait like at least an hour.
Yeah, you got to get something.
So at least something, yeah, right.
If you're not shooting loads, it doesn't count.
Right.
If it's just dog water, it doesn't count.
Right. Okay.
But I asked him. I said, "Well, is there any difference?" He goes, "Nope. Looks the same, feels the same, tastes the same."
So you can get it done in 20 days. You just do 2 a day.
He missed it.
Yeah, I don't know if that counts though. But now he's like he hates jerking off. So I asked him. I said, "Well, if you ask your doctor, could you technically just edge 39 times and be done with it?"
That's the thing. Like, fuck that. I just want to get it out.
Oh my god, this is so awesome.
Yeah,
I love this.
This is awesome.
Awesome
you
for you.
You got a prescription for jerking off.
Yeah,
pretty much.
For 40 days.
Yeah. So when
you're going to jack off city.
Well, the thing is too. They said like so a week before you go the week before you go do the test.
Hey, howdy, I'm packing. Where are you going? Jack off city for 40 days. Later.
So they said that before I go do the test, I gotta wait a week. So no jacking, no nothing for a week because they want you to save it up and I get a really good boof.
Oh, I don't know which is harder. Jerking off for 40 days straight or waiting.
Or my penis. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I think my penis is definitely harder. Talking about his penis.
Again, I think I'll be fine since I'm on the regular now.
Wow, I kind of want to have this procedure just so I can go through this.
He's dreading jerking off now, though. Look at him. Look how sad he is. It's not fun anymore.
My face is all sucked in.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to jerk off a lab cord?
No.
Why not?
I don't think it's preferred that you do that. That's why they gave me the cup.
Hey, what do you get stuck in traffic and you don't make there in time?
Jerk off on the ride there. There you go.
Yes!
How long do you think?
Yes!
It's like 10 lap corps all the way to the here.
Stop at each one. Be like, can I donate a sample?
And if you get pulled over, you can just, hand them a prescription. And say,
if a cop pulls you over for indecency, he's like, officer, I'm under strict orders to masturbate.
Here's my doctor's note.
Yeah. So that's what he does when he's at work. He's like, hey boss, I'm going to lunch. He's like, enjoy your half hour in the bathroom.
Oh man. Can you share that note? Can I? I need that note.
I was telling Ryan a little bit about. Unfortunately, it's been so long since I've got it done now. Like I've talked to him a bunch about it now. But I did have to have the male nurse shave my balls right down the middle.
Yeah,
the balls and shaft.
Yeah. So how did that work? Did he just like? He's like, sir, I need to go ahead and move your penis here. And just like, he takes the AIDS blade and just, one fell swoop or what? And then he's like, okay, you can put it back.
Well, first I get into the room and it's just me and the guy, and he's like, all right, so
Pull him up.
he's like, yeah, just take undress from the bottom down.
How did you get so
underwear.
unlucky to have the male nurse in this situation?
I don't know.
If you ask him, he said he preferred it.
I'd almost prefer it, I'd rather see a man look at my little dick than a woman.
And then I started telling the story. I had to have my balls sonogrammed because I felt like a little ball.
Why are you touching your balls while you're?
Well,
I'm talking about.
yeah. So I felt like a little lump in my left nut. So I went to the doctor. He's like, "Oh, it's just an epididymal cyst. I'm sure you're fine." And I was like, "Does it need to be drained or whatever?" He goes, "No, but we'll go ahead and get you sonogrammed just to be sure." And I'm like, "All right, cool." So I went and I walk into I'm in the lobby and they're like, "All right, sir, we'll be with you in just a minute." And I'm just like, "Oh God, so how does this process work?" Not to cut you off, but
No,
I'm getting back to what he was saying. So the nurse is like, "Okay, take off your pants." And first of all, I walked in and she's just sitting there. She's like 24. She's gorgeous.
Oh.
And I was just like, this isn't gonna fucking work. This isn't gonna work. So she goes, okay, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take off your pants, you're gonna flip your penis up against your body, and you're gonna hold it against your body with a towel. and then you're gonna lay down on this table. I'm gonna spray some of this lubricant on your balls. Don't worry, it's not cold, we warmed it up, so it's not as shocking. And then I'm just gonna move the sensor around and see what we can find. And I'm just like, okay. So when I lay down on the table, instead of lying flat on the table backs up to like a wall. So I'm lying down with my head against the wall like this, and I'm holding this towel down with my dick up against my body. And she's like, "Sir, you can lay down all the way." And I'm like, "No, I'm good. Right? And I'm like, man, I hope my dick doesn't fall out of this thing, because it's not huge, you know what I mean? Like, I have this huge towel, and I'm like just barely tucked under the edge of this towel against my body. And then she goes, "Okay, I'm gonna spray the lubricant on it. And remember, it's warm." And she starts spraying all this warm jelly all over my balls. And then she's got like this sensor, and she's just like rolling it around my balls, and I'm sitting there holding this towel down, my head up against the wall like this, and I'm like, this is not gonna be good. This is not going where I want it to go. And she was like super hot, and I'm just sitting there like staring at the ceiling fan, just trying to think of anything but this girl funneling my fucking junk. Oh my God, it was a nightmare. So,
And the same thing, and he told me that story. The same thing happened to me. I had to go for a sonogram on my nuts too. And this was 20 years ago. And when I went, there was two girls. There was the main girl, and she had an 18-year-old trainee. And she's like, I'm gonna have her do it. The trainee do it. I'm like, oh great. Man. So she does the same thing. She says, hold your dick, like this, straight up. And then put your balls through the little hole in the thing.
The glory hole.
I was so like embarrassed about the whole thing. Like I could not even grab my dick. It like went inside me. I'm like trying to like reach for it in case it comes back out of its shell. I've been trying to grab it. So just in case.
He went negative, dude.
Yeah, it was horrible. So when I had the guy shave me, it was nice. It was nice and large, I didn't have no problem with trying to grab it.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
No, so what did you do with your dick when they were clipping your balls? Did you just have to
It was the same. It was the same thing. They
You were
said,
awake?
Yeah. This guy, he wasn't like the crazy guy.
Was there any Indian guys involved?
Indians?
Yeah. Dr. Dance Cutter.
No.
You need me to finger your butthole?
No, this was the baseball player.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So you had to hold your bat while he managed balls?
Randy Johnson.
But the guy who shaved me, he's like, I'm gonna have to shave you, and he's like, just a little bit. I'm like, all right, whatever you gotta do.
Dude, you think that guy signed up for that job because he's like, I get to shave dicks? What do you do for a living? I shave strangers' balls.
Well, the worst part about it is that after everything was done, I went home, and I don't even remember that when I pulled everything up, there was a bandage, a gauze pad, kind of sitting there. So I went home and I took everything off to take a shower the next day. Like I didn't know what was what. I mean,
Where's the Frank? Where's the beans?
The side of my Frank was all like black and blue, and like I couldn't see what the fuck was going on. I'm like, I don't even know where he went in.
So when I asked him, I was like, so how'd it go? He goes, oh, it went pretty good. I said, did you watch? He's like, fuck no, I stared at the ceiling.
Oh, fuck.
Meanwhile, it'd have been me being like, oh, is that how you do that? Oh, that's cool. Like, oh, first of all, my zipper's
No,
down.
you would be making some hilarious small talk at that point.
Yeah, absolutely. So
Once the needle stuff was done, then it wasn't bad at all. But the needles were easy, that's for sure.
But I asked him, I was like, so it's just like a little cut, right? Like a little incision. They just kind of fish out the vas deferens and just like band them and stuff them back in, right? He's like, I don't know, I didn't look.
You want to see where it went?
And then I said, well, what's the incision look like? Is it like a tiny little incision? He goes, I don't know, I didn't look. I'm like, it's been like 3 days, you didn't look? He's like, no. I'm like, you're in the shower, you didn't like just kind of like flip up your dick and look? Wait, you don't flip up your dick and like look for the wound? He's like, I don't want to pass out in the shower.
Exactly, yeah. You don't want to see it.
It's true.
You went through all this.
And then he goes, I'm squeamish.
You went through all this so you would not have to fuck with condoms.
Dude, that's absolutely right.
Jesus.
And he still can't do it until after he jerks off 40 times, and then he finally gets to have sex with himself.
Yeah, you went through all of that, plus now you have to jerk off 40 days in a row.
So how's it going?
It's going fine.
Are your balls still bruised?
For 40 days and 40 nights I had to jerk off.
I'll show you the incision.
Yeah, I want to see the incision.
Back up a little bit.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm not going to show you.
I don't want to see.
It's just under the base of the D.
Yeah, back up because I don't want to get it on camera.
You don't want to get. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Hold on, I gotta narrate this. Let me see. It's probably just like a little,
You guys are way too comfortable with each other.
just a little.
Right there.
Oh, I thought it would be down here with the top of the balls. It's actually on your dick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it's
weird.
like right before the.
That's weird.
So wait,
The
does that hurt when you jerk off?
I mean, right now they tell you to wait a week before you do anything when you get done. So the first time is definitely like, all right, let's not break this thing off, or where the incision was, because they don't.
What are you doing?
There's a fucking fruit fly.
He's over there flailing his arms like a maniac.
Hey, I'm a fruit fly.
Show me too.
There's a butterfly.
They didn't do a stitch.
They just use glue, right?
No, they didn't use anything. They just let it heal up by itself.
They use some mayonnaise.
They put the gauze on top of it,
Yeah.
and that's it.
So
I mean, and maybe they did, and I didn't see it, but it was hard to.
Let me see your bottle here. Let me see your bottle. So this is his dick, okay?
Whoa!
This is,
Thank you.
all right. So this is his dick right here,
Okay, that's better.
and this is his balls.
That's better.
I was under the impression that right where the penis meets the balls, they do an incision right there.
Mm-hmm.
His is literally like right here, actually on his dick.
On the bottom of the shirt.
Okay, so
That's weird.
They don't cut your sack, they cut your dick.
Yeah, that's
They
weird.
didn't even cut it though. So I looked it up online. 'Cause I didn't look at the tools. It looked like it was they take almost a pair of tweezers where one end has a circular, just hollow thing, and the other thing has just like a little like a pointer, and they put it together and it goes whoosh, and it just pokes a hole into your dick.
Kind of like they pierce your balls.
Pretty much, and then they just grab everything out.
So,
of there.
Could
They
you
pull
just
everything out of there.
gotten what do you call it?
That's one of those things like
Stud or something?
Put it in.
You just got an earring.
No, so you know what's funny? He's like, yeah, we don't use scalpels anymore. Oh, what do you use? Hole punch. You're like, doctor, I already have a hole in my dick, and I'd like that to be the only one I have. Thank you. Oh, unless you're cold cuts, you got two. Fucking snake eyes. Piss out both sides. So you're back to normal now. They're still a little tender though, right?
If I stand up a little bit too long, maybe then when I was playing drums, it was my stool wasn't supporting very
Well, it's funny after we were playing drums for a while. He's like, "Oh, my balls hurt." He's like
Just my
rubbing
left
his
one.
side. He's like, "Oh, my balls hurt."
my left ball.
Because you know when you whack your balls, it slowly grows up like both sides of your abdomen.
No.
What? You have balls,
I
right?
never got kicked in the balls.
It doesn't. The pain doesn't go up my chest.
It's not all the way to your nipples, weirdo, but it just kind of creeps up like your abdomen, like over the belt a little,
Not me.
like on the sides. Well, you're a fucking freak. But we already knew that, so whatever. All right, so we're gonna take a break.
Oh, that quick?
Yeah, I need a beer, and then we need to regroup and talk about your challenge since we saw you last.
Okay.
Whose challenge?
Cold Cutz challenge.
The Pepsi challenge.
Thank Thank you for calling Discount Tire Company. This is Donnie. How can I help you?
What the fuck is your problem?
I didn't know I had one, honestly, sir. Is there anything I can do for you, sir?
What if I was just to kick the ever-loving shit out of you?
Well, is there anything I can do for you, sir?
Excuse me, but I think a modicum of gratitude would not be out of line here.
Sir, this is Discount Tire Company. Do you have the right telephone number?
Hey, I'm doing a favor here, you know. You're getting me for nothing, you little fuck.
I'm getting you for nothing. I don't understand. What is this a reference to?
Nobody, I mean nobody, pulls the wool over the eyes of a Gambini. Especially this one.
Hey, you have a good day, okay, sir? Thank you.
Well, better late than never, guys. We're still a learning curve.
God damn it.
It happens.
Welcome to Naughty Time. Here, let's start over.
Is it? Are we recording everything now?
Now it's recording.
I'm your host, Captain Cat Scraper.
We don't have to do. We'll put up. You can put up. We can put up an episode of bad audio.
The best.
I don't know.
The best would be the. We'll put out just the audio file, so all you'll hear is
Let's just say
and a naughty song.
Wait, I don't understand what's happening right now.
Let's just say the first half we'll use the audio from the phone, and we'll just somehow fix it.
Okay.
We'll just use that,
Mm-hmm.
and then the second half we're recording right now.
That's
okay.
fine. Mm-hmm.
Although I sit here and stare at the clock, so I'm surprised I didn't see like the tracks like growing.
Well, it's because he only had the.
The clock was in the way. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We had that with the clock.
It wasn't until you played that song and I realized I wanted to check to see.
So it wasn't until Doggy Dick Lipstick is
Yeah.
when you realized you fucked up.
Yeah, I wanted to see if it was coming through. And I'm a fucking idiot. God damn it.
It happens.
This has been like the
Naughty.
story of my life for the last 2 months. Seriously.
It's okay.
It's like one fuck up after another.
Hey, it's okay.
It's okay.
Hey, it's not your fault.
It's okay.
It is my fault.
Hey.
This one literally
Hey.
is my fault.
It's not your,
Not
your fault.
This actually is his fault.
Have you seen
But that's
Good Will
fine.
Hunting?
Missing what?
You like apples?
Good Will Hunting?
Have I seen it? Yes.
All right. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
How do you like them
but,
apples?
But this really is his fault, which is fine.
Okay, this is your
But we're not mad at you. I don't give a shit. Like, this doesn't pay the bills. Who cares? I mean, what? We got like 5 people that listen to us like 12 times. Like, yay.
and 0 people watching us.
Yeah. So, hey, listeners. Sorry, the first half of this sounded so terrible. You can blame Cold Cutz for that.
All right, so we're basically recutting the second half. So we only lost 6 minutes then, because we're going to publish the first half off the phone
Whatever.
or Twitch
We can just
or
do-
whatever the fuck it is.
Whatever, we'll figure it out.
I mean, we could just scratch it all and just call it a fucking day. I
Start
don't care.
all over.
I don't give a shit. I'm gonna drink beer and fuck Spider Woman from behind. Yeah, dude, that's what she wants. See? Oh, see, she doesn't want it from behind.
Yeah, not anymore.
She clearly wants it on her back, missionary style.
That's my bottle holder.
There you go. Perfect. Booyah.
It'd be better if it.
All right. So, Cold Cutz, do you need a group hug?
No, I'm good. Let's just resume.
Do you need a Groupon?
I think we should group hug. We should group hug him. What do you think?
Can we do it afterwards?
From what? Can I call behind?
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
With your
Whatever you prefer there,
with your
bud.
Because I can't impregnate him anymore.
No
Not
more butt
not for
babies.
40 days.
No more butt babies.
Not
That's
for
right.
40
I gotta
days.
wait for 40 days to penetrate.
You're still slightly loaded, right? Still partially loaded.
I doubt it.
Are you waiting for that? Are you just going to celebrate that day where it's over?
What do you mean?
Well, the day you get to fuck without condoms.
Oh yeah, you gonna like light candles and shit? Throw down some rose petals. What are you gonna do?
You're like, baby, I'm going to ejaculate all up in you.
I'm just gonna keep
You're
the jack.
not going to get pregnant.
I'm just
'cause
gonna
it's
keep
been-
the jack sessions going. I'm gonna say you don't get this now.
All right, so I wanted to
I'm
ask
so
you.
used to jacking. This is all I'm doing now.
I wanted to ask you though. So are you still like being sneaky about jerking off? Like you wait till she leaves and you're like, all right, now's my chance. Or you're just like, babe, I got to go rub one out per the doctor's orders.
Well, I'm not on a regular schedule where it's still done the same time every day, but there's only one time where I told her, and that's when I took the Amazon test.
What's the Amazon test? To check if you have a python or not?
No, I ordered a fertility kit.
That's right. That's right.
Fertility
Yeah, he said you had to swish it around your mouth or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to.
If it tasted salty, then
The salinity means there's still sperm in it.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, is that a thing?
Sperm in this or saliva?
No. You had to. It was the whole thing. But
Yeah, it's like
none
a
of it
whole
involved drinking it.
Yeah.
You had to take an eyedropper and put it in this little thing and
Swish it around in your mouth.
wait for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Whoa.
Nope, you still got some swimmers in there. We're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
But he kept on saying, he's like, what if you don't have any swimmers in there? You're going to go get it done anyway? I'm like, maybe he's right. So I looked online and they had like...
Yeah.
I'm still confused of how they can tell you're fertile by swishing around your mouth. Are you drinking cum?
Do you half listen?
Dude, that's not a thing. We're just being stupid.
I kept on saying he's not...
Well, here, I'll give you a sample. You swish it around, and if it's salty, you know that I'm not shooting blanks. You ready?
Oh, I get to drink your cum.
Yeah,
Okay.
dumbass. Oh my God, I love you. I mean, you're so perplexed. You're just like, I don't understand.
My
how
brain
that
is still
works.
reeling from the fact that we weren't recording this whole time.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
I'm in
'cause
shell shock at this point.
I'm sure the laptop and the phone will probably pick up some audio, but when you speak softly,
It will absolutely pick up audio now, whether it's...
right. But like when you speak softly, like it's not going to pick that shit up, right? So.
We'll see. Maybe we can deal with it.
So anyway, your seminal fluid, right? It looks the same as normal jizz. There's just no spermies.
Yeah.
There's just no spermies.
I assume not. I can't. I've never been able to look at it and say, "Oh yeah, there they are."
You're supposed to swish it around in your mouth.
Wait, I mean, I sniff it. I
All
snort
right,
it
so
like Coke.
all right, so let me. All right, look, seriously. If my girlfriend's like, "You're next." Actually, your wife is like, "You're next." I'm like, "No, I'm sorry, I'm not going through this procedure," because as our friend number one said, there's no reason for him to get fixed because he could procreate up until he's in the grave, whereas a woman her time is limited.
Oh, I know.
So I'll always have the option of being able to have a kid or something, right? So if the doctor told me that on doctor's orders I had to masturbate 40 times, first of all, I'd knock that shit out in like 5 days.
Yeah, you try to do it now.
Second of all.
You can do that now, and you can. You don't need a doctor to tell
Can I
you.
have that job?
Second of all, if my girlfriend knew I was in the bathroom jerking off, she wouldn't leave me alone. She would be like, "I'll do it for you. Hey, you need." Lock the door. I'm like, "Leave me alone. I don't need you talking to me. That doesn't make it work. When I'm doing it by myself, I can do it in like a minute flat, from like totally flaccid to like end of the day. Like,
Okay, so what's the secret there? What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
you and the muscles glistening.
That half-shaven dick.
I don't think about anything. I just got a bunch of porn on my
I know,
phone.
but what is the porn you're looking at? What's your go-to?
Granny porn.
Just whatever I can find.
I know, but okay.
Strictly butthole.
Porn is different nowadays, where you can search for literally anything.
Well, you were saying you need a new fetish, right?
That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
my-
working towards it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking like I need something new.
Like what?
I don't know. I'm just
You're past the horses and dogs and
I'm
everything.
browsing the trends section, just like what's trending now? What's trending now in porn?
What's trending?
What's getting everybody else hard?
People dressed like vegetables fucking?
Yeah, I mean, like just something interesting.
Is that interesting? I just
I
made
don't
it
know.
up. Is it really a thing? I think I just made
But
it
if
up.
I see something, oh, what's that?
How about penis pumps?
Have you tried a penis pump? Have you ever stuck your penis inside of a pump?
I don't think so.
Not the pool pump. That doesn't count.
I've seen them a bunch when I worked at Playboy, but I don't think I've ever put my.
You've
dick
never
in one.
actually like just.
I have put magic shell on my dick though.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, look, bring up your phone and read off some of the categories. I'm sure there's some categories that like we've never heard of.
Yeah, let's see what's trending. I want to hear some names. There could be some categories or some terminology that we're not aware of.
Like what is BD?
BDSM?
Yeah. Big dick, small.
I don't want to bring up the categories.
Bondage.
I'd rather just talk.
BDSM is bondage and sadomasochism.
Oh, okay.
But there's like categories where like the one I see the most is the most videos on are the weird family ones, like stepbrother or
that's the
or
biggest
stepdad.
That's supposed to be the biggest
Why is
category. Because people are fucking retarded.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Is it because there's a lot of like families where somebody marries into a family that has a teenage daughter and they want to fuck them really bad, so that's what they're getting off on?
mean,
or is that a thing? I don't know.
I think it's a thing because
it's wrong. It's technically wrong.
If my dad marries a woman that has other children, and I have like a stepsister who's like similar in age and like super hot with big huge titties.
Not a half sister, but a stepsister.
Oh, I thought you said half sister. Never mind.
No.
Yeah. No, because I would totally fuck my half sister. Wait, what are we talking about? No. I had it backwards. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's say your niece looks.
But I'm just saying,
like you,
dude. That's fucked up. Okay, no, I never.
I'm sorry.
I do not have sex with my sisters, whether half or not. But if they were step, there's no blood. There's no blood in step. So legally, I guess people fantasize about their step siblings.
Okay, that one I get.
Yeah.
The stepfather one and the stepdaughter, like that's the one I'm just like, ugh. Because on these videos, they're always reinforcing that, like, daddy.
Well, how else are they gonna?
I know, but that's weird. It's like, okay, clearly they have some data to back this up. That people want to hear the girl say, "Daddy, fuck me, daddy, daddy, you're the best."
Yeah, that is kind of fucked up.
I'm trying to figure out who that appeals to.
Well, whoever would watch that and think that it's kind of true.
They want to fuck their own kids.
The only way it's not like it can be a redheaded porn where they're obviously redhead. The only thing that makes them the stepdad is they call him daddy. Yeah,
but that's the part that's turning them on is the daddy part, and that's the part I can't wrap my head around.
Well, what else would if?
But why is that so popular?
I don't know. I don't jerk off to it.
Yeah, that's true. So wait, are you actually using materials when you're cleaning the pipes?
Yeah.
You're looking at porn on your phone?
Usually, yeah.
Or you're looking through your yearbook or something? Like, what are you doing?
The Sears catalog.
I look at old Peterbilt videos.
Oh man! Well, you're welcome.
I like that Amish look.
Yeah, I mean, thanks, man. Yeah, I guess I did look very Amish back in the day. So you are using visual aids?
Yeah.
Are you using lubricatory aids?
Yes.
Masturbatory aids?
Yes.
Wait, when you jerk off, you actually like lotion up your hand and?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Do you?
No.
I don't. I go dry.
I used to not, but there was a time where like that was like creating an issue, so I figured I need to use something.
Wait, what do you mean was creating an issue?
Like a friction bird.
You were chafing your dick?
Well, if you don't use anything.
Yeah, but you don't actually like slide over like dry skin. You just kind of hold it in place and just kind of give it like a tug.
Well, I usually stick it in between two books.
Oh yeah, well books will do that to you. Paper cut. You don't want to paper cut your dick.
What the fuck?
That'll make you piss in two streams. What are you doing?
Changing.
Is that
beers.
a fleshlight?
Changing beers.
First of all, would you use a fleshlight?
I mean, maybe
when
I was younger.
Would you just squeeze baby oil in it?
I've never done it, but.
So what do you use to jerk off then? Just like your wife's like hand lotion? Use like conditioner, or
my hands are fucked up as it is, so there's plenty of lotions that I have.
Right, but I'm saying you use just like hand lotion, or do you actually buy like water-based lubricant for jerking off?
No.
Why not?
It doesn't matter to me.
So then what do you do? Then you got to take a shower to wash all the hand lotion off, or do you just have a very soft penis?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not like it's bad to have it on your dick.
I have the softest penis this side of the Mississippi. I'll be honest with you. I learned a long time ago. I used to jerk off in the shower a long time ago, and I realized when you jerk off with shampoo,
it gets in your dick hole.
It makes your dick hole burn when you pee. If you use conditioner, there's no burn.
Well, that's basically a lubricant.
Yeah, absolutely. But you're in the shower. Do you jerk off in the shower?
I don't prefer to.
Because then you get out and your toes are all crusty and shit. Yeah, it's weird.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's different.
How about you, Cold Cutz? You only jerk off at the gym, right?
At the gym.
On DD.
While I'm on
you and fucking DD. You're like, push.
Look at her tits.
Did you see her tits? You know she can hear you, right?
Yeah.
I don't care. Look at her tits.
Oh my God, look at her tits.
But I do miss having you here. I never know when you're here in Orlando or if you're flying off somewhere. Because sometimes on a whim, I just want to text you and be like, "Hey, let's go drink beer." But you're always gone.
Yeah, I never know until the last minute.
You've ruined your life.
Yeah,
You've ruined my life.
It's ruined a lot of things.
You've ruined all of our lives, Cold Cutz.
I've been sentenced. I'm living out my sentence. There's going to be an end, and then I'll figure out what the hell I'm going to do next.
Okay,
but it won't be working for the man.
Oh, good for you, man.
That's for sure. It ain't fucking worth it.
Well, even when you work for yourself, you're still working for the man.
You need to hang out with our buddy.
Uncle Sam takes a lot more.
Our buddy was just trying to get into something.
Oh yeah, well he's up my ass about coming up with ideas. So,
man, they have a new house flipping show. That is fucking ridiculous.
Wait, is that like a CrossFit thing? You don't flip tires anymore? Now you flip houses?
No, buying cheap houses and selling. But it's pretty much about people who don't know what the fuck they're doing. So they'll be like, "We bought this house for $60,000," and then they'll go over there, but we're budgeted for this. We're going to do it for 2 months, and blah blah blah. And then so the next day they're at the house and they're like, "All right, we're gonna try to build a mantle here," and like they don't even know how to use hammers, or one of them was they're like, "All right, we need to do landscaping," and they're trying to figure out how to plug in the shears, like the electric
the hedge
things.
trimmers or whatever.
And when they do finally do it, the lady she turns it on and she starts sawing like it's a saw. So I'm like, how are these people flipping these houses?
So
I was like,
how
I
are they
can
on
do
TV?
that.
Wait, but is the theme of the show the fact that they don't know how to do it?
I think so. I think it's like first time flippers or
well, that makes sense. First time
it's
flippers.
It's something like that. I don't think that's what it's called, but just hearing what these people make on these houses is fucking ridiculous. I'm like, I'm fucking flipping a house now. This is ridiculous.
Well, first time flippers could actually mean many things, not just houses.
That's true.
Yeah, like the first time you have sex with a fat girl.
First time
You gotta
stepfather.
When it comes time to flipping her over, you need the world's largest spatula.
Oh my god!
Or a tarp. You lift one side and she rolls.
Your dick
That's
is
a
your
different
spatula.
show. That's my 600-pound life.
No, that's first time flippers. You know what's funny? Every time I scroll past my 600-pound wife or life, I look at my girlfriend and I'm like, "Oh, look, you're on TV." And she's like, "What?" I'm like, "My 600-pound wife." But she's not. She's not. That's why it's funny.
There's so many of those shows. Half-Ton Teen.
What?
Yeah,
I haven't heard of
seen that
Half-Ton
one?
Teen.
That's just on the same channel.
Brought to you by Krispy Kreme.
Oh my god. We went out to dinner last night after going to KSC. Not KFC. KSC. Kennedy Space Center.
Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
And we said, "Oh, fuck it. Let's go to Red Robin. It's right there."
Red Robin.
Yum.
And they've got that bottomless, that thing, anything is bottomless.
Oh, the bottomless fries and shit?
And I got the meal with the salad, so it's bottomless salad. So I ordered like multiple salads, and I look over and there's like a family that qualified for the Half-Ton Teen or my 10,000-pound life or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're all like, they're just eating bottomless fucking French fries. It's like over and over and over. They just kept more French fries. I was like, oh my god. And their fucking arms were like 5 times the size of my legs.
It's just fucked up, like, because I feel like a restaurant like that is just kind of facilitating like obesity. Because let's be honest, I can eat a lot of food in one sitting.
It's a good deal,
but I'm not going to do the bottomless fries and all that stuff, because by the time I eat the portion of fries they give me and the burger, I'm like ready to die. I'm just like, I am so fucking full.
You don't pay extra for it.
I know.
It's included.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, god damn.
When she told me that, she goes, "Do you want any more salad?" I was like, "I don't really know." She goes, "Oh, it's free." I was like, "All right, give it to me. It's free. I'll fucking take it."
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's just, damn. I don't know. I mean, these restaurants have to see like the fat buzz pull up. It's like, are they losing money at that point? Because they're like the challenge is on, dude. Like,
I think enough people, like, their stomachs their eyes are bigger than their stomachs, and they go in there like, all right, I'm gonna fucking do some damage here, and I don't think they do as much damage as you would think they would. If anything, I think they're overpaying.
I don't know, man. Fat Family Robinson shows up. They could probably crush like
100
pounds of fries.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure there's people there that
can. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, it's just crazy to me, man. Because, I mean, I go to dinner with my girlfriend, and I'll have like 8 beers and like a handful of fries and a half a sandwich. She's like, "You never finish your food," and I'm like, "Well, I'm fucking full of beer. Like, what the fuck?"
I was gonna say,
that's not true. I don't drink 8 beers.
I
can. Dude,
He
Dude,
does.
come on. Oh, what's so funny?
We went out. We had
Mustard
we
and
had
beef.
we had to drink last week, and like he he definitely has a switch where like all of a sudden you're like, all right, he's drunk, and the first thing he'll do is he'll try to explain to you how he is not drunk while sounding drunk.
That's just part of the process.
I know.
That's my process. And when I reached for you and you're like, oh, you're drunk, dude, stop. I literally did that just to fuck with you because I know you're still tender. But I didn't do it again, right? Because I was like, I was aware. I was aware.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing it to fuck with you.
You weren't aware.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I was a werewolf.
That you are
And a werewolf. No, whatever.
aware.
So we've been recording for about an hour here, but apparently officially only been recording for about 20 minutes because of BLT or cold cuts rather. I'm just gonna blame you both. Fuck you guys. So what should we do? Our listeners are going to hear the first half of the show is going to be terrible audio, but there was some funny stuff for sure. And the second half is going to be the good recording you're familiar with. So should we just record some extra to make up for the fact, or should we just kind of forget the first half happened and then just kind of keep pushing?
I mean, we're here. We might as well do a little bit more if you got some in you. If not, who cares?
If you got some in you.
Some jizz.
Oh, you know I do. I'm not fixed. I don't have a hole at the base of my penis. It's a big hole too, man. You should have seen it. You could have fit a guitar pick in that bitch.
You want to see it?
Not particularly.
Yeah, show cold cuts.
No.
Look how sad he is.
I can tell. Like he
I'm
kind
gonna
of.
start crying if I see your dick.
It's just the meaty undercarriage part.
Yeah, it's just
God,
yeah,
no,
it's just
okay. That's okay.
You want to here?
No, I don't need to see it.
Here, we'll show him on the
Here, if this was it was right here. There's like a little slit.
not here where you would expect.
Not here,
Not
or
so much here,
around.
but here.
Here.
Yeah.
God,
See, I'm a pro at this now.
Oh my god, I can imagine. Don't play the jizz game with BLT, dude.
Couldn't beat that man.
No, I think it's we should release both sides of this.
So what kind of masturbatory aids are you using there, bud?
What do you mean?
The visual aids, what are you looking at?
Just videos.
Yeah, what's going in the
Like
search? in the
dirty
search
videos.
Gay stuff or tranny stuff or what?
Just buttholes.
Just-
you Google buttholes.
Keeping it like genderless. Just,
Well,
just a close up of a butthole.
Yeah, but it's video of buttholes.
But how does that work?
Well, that's it. It's like if I was to say, "Hey, spread your your butt cheeks," and I was to videotape it, and that's what it is. So it's live, and sometimes they put like drizzle ketchup in.
Is this like a real thing? What the fuck? Because if you're close enough to an asshole, you may not be able to tell if it's a boy or girl, especially if they shave it, like this guy over here.
Well, we're all pink in the inside.
And all of our poop is brown. Well,
That's true.
Sometimes mine's green.
He's putting in the search tool showgirls rape scene.
Come on.
No, that's terrible.
That is
That's
horrible.
terrible. Let me see your phone. I'm going to type into Google. I want to see the first thing that shows up.
Ryan is.
I'm going to type in butthole and see if something actually shows up. So do you have like a screen protector? Like a jizz protector on your phone?
I mean-
do you put your phone in a Ziploc bag and you're like, okay.
I mean, I do
I'm
have a
not-
screen protector, but then I guess it is multifunctional.
Does the jizz just like wipe right off or?
Everything wipes off.
Oh, all the blood
It
apparently.
says you
too.
can hit it with a hammer.
So wait, the first time you jerked off after you got fixed, did you come blood?
No, and I was worried about that because I read something about that. That
You
it's
would have passed
possible.
the fuck out.
Oh my god!
If you look down in your load and you saw blood, I could see him going straight backwards, dude, smashing his head open on the tub or something.
That would have been horrible.
Whereas with me, I'd be like, oh, let's see if I can make that happen again. I don't
So,
know. That shit doesn't bother me.
So back when I lived in Chicago,
Oh,
and I was-
transition.
I was playing in that band, the cover band. The drummer, he had a problem with his computer. He's like, it doesn't work anymore. Like it's fucking crashed on a virus or something. He had a Windows computer. So he brought it to my sound guy, who is a PC expert. He's like, can you fix this for me? So he wound up like downloading everything on his drive, and he realized that the only two things that he was using this computer for was porn and listening to Van Halen. and I said, all you need to do now is partition his hard drive, and just put one side porn, one side Van Halen. Just make it like a screen that pops up, and just he chooses porn or Van Halen.
It's like an A or B. How do you feel today, Mike? Van Halen or porn?
What we wound up discovering is that he was videotaping. He was using a webcam to film his own porn, storing on that hard drive. And we found out later that, like he was fucking all these girls that we didn't even know about. And it was on his hard drive. It was crazy.
Did he make copies of it?
Yeah. No, it was on the computer.
Yeah, but when his friend fixed it, he didn't like, I'm going to back this up for my pleasure.
No, he just told me about it.
And then be like, hey guys, you should see what he's doing over here. Come here. Viewing party. When he shows up at practice, it's projected on the wall. Hey, is that you fucking so-and-so? He'd be like, what the fuck? That would be hilarious. Because, I would totally do that. I'm an asshole.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was disappointing that he wasn't into like some really nasty shit that we could like,
Butthole
use against him, but
That was disappointing
yeah.
that he wasn't into like some freaky shit.
Yeah.
The freaky shit you're looking for?
Yeah.
Because you want to change
I
it
need
up?
a good recommendation. Give me something interesting.
This is Cox fucking brownies. Just like a
'cause
pile of brownies.
Remember when like the pizza boy guy, the pizza boy with
Delivery boy.
delivery boy was like a thing?
Right.
And then you got BigSausagePizza.com where the guy's dick would be through the pizza.
No,
And
I
then-
didn't see that.
Then that went away, and then it was.
You were far more familiar with all this crazy weird shit than he used to text me meatspin.com.
Meat spin?
And apparently it doesn't work anymore, thank God. No.
Doesn't-
Is that like lemon party?
lemon? No, it's different.
That's different, yeah. But yeah,
Or
you go
two
to
girls, one cup?
meatspin.com, it would just basically be like Burn Baby Burn or whatever, and it would just be like
Spin Me Round by Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive.
And,
And then
guy
there'd be
would
a counter.
He'd be,
One dude, a guy fucking another guy in the ass, and when his balls are flapping, and every time his balls flap in a circle, there'd be a counter. So the game was to see how many.
his dick would be circling.
Whoever got to the highest number was clearly the loser. But
Was this real though?
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
meatspin.com.
people created redirects. So you'd like,
Right.
It's like
hey, I
Rickrolling
found this
somebody.
great picture of Britney Spears nude, and you'd create this redirect,
Right.
and it would go to Meatspin. It would
Yeah.
play the song in the background.
you know,
spin me right round. The
Yeah.
dick would just be going
Yeah.
around.
This
It would
sounds
count.
familiar.
That's what it was. Yeah, the dick was just flopping in a circle. So that was kind of like Rickrolling before Rickrolling was a thing. It was called meat spinning.
And
Yeah.
Lemon Party was the other
Sounds
one.
sounds
Lemon
funny.
Party was another one. Yeah, he sent me that one too, I think. Jeez, all right, explain for our viewers what Lemon Party is.
Same thing. You would trick somebody into going to lemonparty.org, and there'd just be a picture, an old black and white picture of three really old dudes like sucking each other off.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Lemon Party. Wait, isn't that kind of what this is?
Pretty much.
Naughty time is now lemon party.
We are no longer Naughty Time. We are Lemon Party. Actually, that would be pretty fucking funny if we changed our name to Lemon Party. Because anyone that knew what it was is going to be like, all right, that's.
Yep.
Did you just fart?
No.
What was that? The
He
seat?
exhaled.
No, I don't know what it was.
I heard like a.
He
I
exhaled.
didn't hear it.
Oh
He
man.
did a weird exhale.
So is that kind of what you're looking for when you're trying to clean them pipes?
Lemon party?
No, I gotta know what's your thing.
Oh, ketchup butthole, yeah.
Ketchup buttholes. So
No, I usually-
prolapse.com?
Yeah, but that perfect example. How does that become a thing?
Prolapse?
Pumped in prolapse. How does that become a thing?
Dude, I don't understand it.
The stepbrother, stepdad thing, I get it. I get where it comes from. But who fantasizes about a prolapsed asshole?
First of all, isn't having a prolapsed asshole like life threatening?
Yes.
And then you see these people where their asshole literally comes out
Yeah.
like a giant slug out of their butt.
Yeah.
And then there's people just kind of like pushing it back in.
Punching it back in.
That is like so fucking gnarly.
They're sucking it out with a vacuum.
Oh my God.
And they're punching it back in.
That is so fucking gnarly. But it's life threatening, right?
Yeah.
When your rectum falls out, it's life threatening.
Yeah,
I mean,
Well,
it
it's
could
not,
be.
that's the thing. It's not falling out. It's just kind of protruding.
Oh, you got that?
But like, the videos where guys are trying to fuck horses and the horse kicks them and kills them.
What website are you?
Yeah, what are you Googling?
You've already brought up like 5 disturbing things.
When I worked at Playboy, you
got some fucked up shit, man.
No, when I worked at Playboy, the cubicles next to me were two gay guys, and there was a shared computer in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
And they would find the nastiest shit, and they would
Just
make
to
us
fuck
watch
with
it.
everybody in the office,
Yeah, and
yeah.
one of them was a guy trying to fuck a horse, and the horse got annoyed, and just kicked the guy in the chest and killed him. You guys got to see this, and I'm like, how does that become a thing?
He deserved to get killed. Actually, he shouldn't be fucking a horse.
Yeah, I mean, was it a
then
boy
there's-
horse?
But they were putting videos together of women sucking off horses, and the horse is just like whatever. It's like, how does that become a thing? Who's jerking off to that?
Somebody.
Yeah, I guess people.
Just a bunch of fucking hand ranchers.
That guy who's looking for
Ranch
something.
hands?
You know
other
what's
than the
you know
ordinary.
what's, there is a fetish of people, of guys that are obsessed with like horse vaginas. Because a horse vagina comes out the butt and it flexes. I guess it's called winking or something like that.
Whispering eye.
And for some reason, I was searching something about horses years ago, and I stumbled upon this. I wasn't looking for horse porn or nothing.
Yeah, right.
And I found this forum where all these people, all these guys were talking about how beautiful they thought like the horse vagina was, and I couldn't look away. I was like, what is this train wreck?
You
And I'm
couldn't
reading
look
person
away.
after person going, this is really fucking weird. And then I made my own post, and I was like, I'd like to fuck horses too. No, that's not true. No, but I stumbled upon this by sheer accident, and I read a couple posts, and I was just like, how does this happen? How do these people find each other? That's what I'm saying. Like, how do these people find each other on the web? Do you just search, I love horse vagina, and all of a sudden you find a group of other people?
Back in the Prodigy
Like, how do
days,
they find
used to
each
have
other?
bulletin boards.
I'm going to go ahead and hang up a flyer here at the...
alt.horsevaginas.
No police allowed.
Yeah, I just don't know how these people, how these... I mean, yeah, with the internet it makes it super easy, but like, what are the search terms? And then like, where do you go and just can speak freely about how much you love horse vagina? But they're there. But they're out there. That's the thing.
You can go here and talk about it.
Guys,
NaughtyTimeShow.com.
lemonpartyshow.com.
Actually, have you gone to NaughtyTime.com and see what that is?
No, I haven't. It's probably a fucking porn site, which would be amazing if it was. And if it was a really freaky porn site, Cold Cutz would be stoked.
Yeah,
He'd be like, oh, I know this one.
Well, when I was in that Neil Diamond tribute band, we couldn't buy the name .com. The band name was Love on the Rocks. So we tried to buy loveontherocks.com, and it redirected to Casey's Cum Shots. Because get it? Love on the Rocks, you're drinking sperm.
Oh my God, dude. Casey's cum shots. So naughtytime.com is available? It's for sale.
It seems like it, yeah.
So wait.
You were in Neil Diamond. Was it like the one in that movie?
Very much so, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
awesome.
No,
With Jack Black and
absolutely.
the pie fucker guy.
And what were they called in the movie? They were called
That's amazing.
But I remember the first time I saw that movie, I thought of you because I was like,
Bum,
dude,
bum,
I'm like,
ba-da-dum,
Cold Cutz is in a fucking Neil Diamond
Yeah,
cover
we had
band
the
too.
same sparkly shirts and everything.
And
Yeah, it's
the hair?
amazing. It's amazing.
No, we had the main guy was pretended to be Neil Diamond. The rest of us just wore the shirts and just pretended to be his band.
All right, so
I wonder if there's an org.
Hold on.
Elevator.
No, hold on. No, hold on. If you go to naughtytime.com, it's like nothing. It's just, but then there's a thing that says related links. And some of these are curious.
Elevator.
Related links. Here's the first one is Be Naughty. Number 2 is free e-cards. Number 3 is rude cards. Number 4 is babysitter. Number 5 is funny rude birthday cards. And here's where it gets good. Number 6 is hot tube.
I thought it said
Click on
pub.
Hot Tube.
Hot tube. And then there's naughty girls. And then there's elevator.
Can you please click on elevator?
Yeah, click
Does
on
it go to the
elevator.
band
I want
elevator?
to see what happens here. Where's it going?
The person who programmed that is like, oh my God, somebody finally clicked on elevator.
It seems like it's going to the same type of link.
Dude, if this opens Aerosmith's Love on an Elevator.
It's still thinking.
Loving it up when I'm going down.
I don't think it liked elevator.
That's a fucking fail.
Well, hit the back button and go to Hot Tube.
Yeah,
Let's see
go
what
to
Hot
Hot
Tube.
Tube.
Let's see what Hot Tube is.
They're probably all the same shit. I need to try naughtytime.org.
Wait, what's our website?
Go to naughtytime.xxx.
Is it naughtytime?
It's naughtytimeshow.
naughtytimeshow.com. For our viewers, it's naughtytimeshow.com.
Well, you can get naughtytime.
Or on Facebook, it's naughty, NAWTY.
Yeah, because Facebook wouldn't allow me to have a username NAUGHTY. So I had to do NAWTY. But you know what? It's even funnier than that. I couldn't do NAUGHTY, but I had no problem doing big black dicks.
Yeah,
But I couldn't use the word fucking naughty for some reason. Facebook is retarded.
HotTube did the same thing. It Just kind of went to the same hot tube.
Hot tube is just kind of like
All
a.
right, let me try org.
You better
Naughtytime.org.
email that webmaster and be like, dude, I'm trying to get some hot tube.
No.
Why are you blocking the hot tube?
Naughtytime.net.
Yeah, org doesn't. How about that gov?
Wait, go to loveontherocks.com. See if it still goes to Casey Cumshots.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Or check naughtytime.xxx.
In fact, just Google Casey's Cumshots.
No.
Site can't be reached.
How can
What
we-
do you have, like a firewall up or something? Did your parents put a parental blocker on this bitch?
XXX.
I love when he starts typing. I love to see what the history shows up. I'm like, catching a glimpse of what do you take a laptop into the bathroom or just your phone?
A laptop.
Oh, a bigger screen. I don't know. You get a little more action with the laptop. Some of these sites work a lot better on a laptop than they do on the phone too. So what's this one? LoveOnTheRocks.com. Oh, there we go.
Well,
Oh, you went to Lemon Party?
yeah.
Oh, someone bought it.
I guess someone did. Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm not agreeing to it.
No.
The internet's over.
Yeah, you can exit.
Lemon Party's gone. It's over.
Yeah, when Lemon Party goes, guys, you know the internet's
Wait,
dead.
did you go to Meatspin yet?
Yeah, go to meatspin.com. I don't know if it still works. That'd be great. Last time I checked, it didn't work. But why did you check? Why not?
You would think the guy that owned that just would keep that forever.
Somebody probably bought it.
No, it's not there.
I'm guessing somebody bought it because that shit got a lot of traffic.
Well, when we were buying,
It just says site can't be reached, though. It's not like
Yeah, your parents have the parental blocker on.
it's
we
my
used, to,
fucking
we,
laptop.
we used to buy fucked up domains just to have them, and then we just let them expire, like GoldenGirlsGangbang.com. In which case, I put up a picture of the Golden Girls, and in the background, it would play two things. It would play the Golden Girls theme song along with a bunch of lesbian porn. So you'd hear like, "Thank you for being," and then you're like, "Oh, oh, oh!" And while the theme song was playing, while you were looking at a picture of the Golden Girls.
I like that. That's nice. You know what one of the funniest things in the world is? Safe for work porn. Have you ever seen that stuff,
No.
right?
No,
Look up SFW porn. They basically take like these still shots of like photos of like girls like giving head and getting facials, and they draw over them.
oh yeah.
So it's all safe for
I've
work.
seen that. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's some of the funniest stuff ever. Some of the scenarios,
There's a
dare
YouTube
you,
video.
are hilarious. So here we go. She's gonna flash her boobs. Oh, she's
It's a koala
she's
bear.
being hugged by a koala bear. There you go. Riding a horse, playing pinball.
Yep.
All right, we gotta save this video. We're posting this video. This video is amazing.
Oh my god.
This is one of the best videos. This is the best one I've ever seen, actually. Yes. I've never seen video of it. I've only ever seen pictures. There you go. There you
Is that
go.
a hot dog?
Yep.
Okay.
This is brilliant.
All right. He's eating corn. I wish. Oh my god.
I just got lightheaded.
He just snorted too. Look, and at the end, that's an actual vagina at the end. What the fuck is that? How to make her squirt. Oh, that's an actual video on YouTube.
Oh my
okay.
god.
All right, so we're going to post that video. Was it the corn? Is that what got you?
Oh, I can't breathe. Oh, it hurts. It was the coin. The
Finger,
The payphone.
The
She's like
coin.
reaching in the payphone. Like,
she
are there
was
quarters in
fingering
here?
the corn.
Are there quarters in here? Are there
But
quarters in here?
the quarters were flying out.
Yeah.
Oh my
Genius.
god.
Fucking genius. All right, so we'll post that video. And anyway, we're going to call it a fucking day. Sorry the first half of the show sucked, our dear viewers. We promise Cold Cutz will get his shit together next time. That is if he doesn't cancel the next 8 tries to record.
I didn't cancel.
All right, this has been Naughty Time. What was this, episode 14?
Yeah.
And this is
Oh really? I thought it was 12.
this is a shit show. So thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time.